There's something broken on Truly Bedrock. I've seen it for quite a while. And I know you've seen it too. Because I've read your comments. And I want you to know that I'm gonna do something about it. Oh wait, you probably think I'm talking about the moon, don't you? Oh no, oh I'm sorry. No. I have no idea how to fix that thing. Okay. So if we're not fixing the moon, then what are we fixing? Well, the first thing is obviously the game show. I'm recording the next round here in a couple days, so I want to get things nice and ready for the next round. And the first thing is this amazing bridge. So we fixed the entrance. I don't mean we. Eladrium did this. He did an amazing bridge, and we're going to check it out. First of all, you can mark an Eladrium build by how many flowers are around. He really loves the flower and the foliage, but it does make it look really good. And my one thing I told him is I want it to be mostly white. And I'm kind of glad he didn't use a lot of concrete. And I'm very glad he didn't bring in the other colors because it would have felt like a rainbow bridge. So I think it's beautiful. I love that it's kind of this double hump type of bridge rather than just a single arch. I love the details that are in it. But one of my favorite things is the archway down below. Look at this. There's like more details in something that most of you won't even see if I hadn't come down here than in so many of my other builds. It looks so good. He did such a great job. I'm very happy he did this. I'm going to make sure and thank him for it later. And then now we can move on inside because I've received lots of comments, very good ones during the practice rounds about things that I could or should fix. So let's talk about some of those things, shall we? All right, I think the entryway is fix number 1. Yes, that's a good one. Now, fix number 2 is one that you have all been asking for quite a bit. It's the facts. We need to fix the facts, okay? The questions have been a little bit iffy, and so we need to make them more factual and more accurate. So, let me introduce you to Alien, Plod, and Eladrium. You already know these three. I have these three fact-checking for me. Obviously not the games that they are playing in, but in the games that they are not, they are looking at the questions, or I guess statements, and checking the accuracy, so hopefully the next game show will be more accurate. Okay? All right. Next up, when I created the questions to ask, I created 3 different types of questions. There were the Minecraft and Truly Bedrock questions. There were the random whatever questions from whatever I thought was interesting from various, games and movies and music and whatnot. And then there were the questions of topics that I asked each of the members about, things that they would know and have some interest in and probably have a good chance of answering the question. Well, that had medium results. And I think the biggest change we're going to make here are the topics. I think I will have a few random questions thrown in, but I think instead of asking each of the members about certain topics they're interested in, I think we're just going to stick with something we know we're all interested in. And that's going to be a few more Minecraft and Truly Bedrock related questions. That's like a plan? Okay, so now we fixed the entryway, we have fixed the facts, and we have fixed the questions. Next is something hopefully a little bit of fun. We are playing this game in tournament fashion. So the players that play, when they get the high score, they will actually move on to the next level and we'll eventually have ourselves a winner. Yeah? And I'm already thinking about what we're going to do to mark the event whenever we have the winner, and I want to get things ready now. I have a couple gifts I want to give them, but I wanted to have a bit of a display. So I was thinking, how about I put some dispensers back here with some custom firework rockets? Does that sound fun? I think it does. So let's get below and let's figure out some redstone. Okay, right under here is where I stand. And this is the redstone. This is the button and the return system for the dropper that's the coin flipper. You see I've got one of each color in here. That's the coin flipper if I ever need it. But I was thinking I have space right here. I can put a button above this block, which is right behind my heels. And I can run a line over and down and over here for the dispensers. Now that's the easy part. There is a little bit of timing I need to do because I don't want it to run forever. And in all the excitement, I don't want to like forget to turn it off. So let me throw a couple things together and I'll show you what I'm thinking. Once again, a beautiful display of my redstone perfection. I know you all made fun of my yellow lines of concrete and it's not supposed to all be the same color and wool and I don't know. You redstoners have like your own way of doing things. I'm just trying to get by. I'm just trying to do my best. Here's what I have. So right above here is the button. And so redstone line comes down. I have a test button here so I can show you what's up. Now, if you don't know, if you run comparators in a loop, they'll actually slowly die until they turn off. So I'm using that as a short-term clock. And then that clock is pushing this repeater clock here. That'll tick, tick, tick away. It'll run out here. I have 1 tick difference between the 3 sides because what it'll do is ding my note block here. And it will start pushing out this dispenser here. I don't have any rockets at the moment. I'm probably going to wait to put the rockets in because I don't want to accidentally fire off a bunch of rockets in the middle of the show for no reason. So yeah, that is the plan. Let's see if I can give it a test real quick. You'll probably hear the ding, ding, dings. They're pretty loud. There we go. Dingy, dingy, dingy. And this is slowly starting to die. There it is. Okay, perfect. That is one more thing fixed. Let's go upstairs and address probably, other than the questions, the thing that you all talked about the most about the games that you would like to see changed. The final thing that we're going to fix today is the number system. Now, I'm not really changing what I'm doing, but I do want to explain why. I had the idea initially of doing like everything as far as graphical pop-ups, and it would look really cool on screen and everything, but I wanted something in the room that people could actually see each other's numbers. And then I thought about some kind of redstone ticking system that would just like light up a redstone lamp every once in a while every time it got a point. But I didn't like that either. I wanted an actual number. So that's when I came up with doing the graphic of the number that I put above their heads. And I do like it. And I think I'm going to stick with it. I do. And I also am going to probably adding a graphic on the screen that I think will be a little bit easier for you all to keep track of as well. But there was one thing that did not work the way I intended whenever I put the numbers above and behind their heads. When I tested this myself with a cam account, I must have had the names above their heads turned off because whenever I stand back here and I look over here, the name that's floating above each player's head, will actually float right in front of the numbers, and it made it hard to see. So I think what I want to do is raise these up by 1. It still makes it easy to reach. And then it'll be way easier for you all to see the numbers as we're playing. I think the only thing is, I don't think this flag can go up anymore. I'm probably going to have to move these light fixtures to be behind. So let me tear these down and move these up. And then that should fix one of the biggest concerns that most of you have had about this, the inability to see the numbers clearly. Okay, 1 second, let me just fix it. Okay, there we go. I think that looks good. Up, you still have all the visuals that we needed, that we wanted, and it's up and out of the way. But that's going to have to be all the changes for now because the next round is going to be starting at any moment. So let's go find something else to do for now. I know that changes can be hard, but sometimes changes can be good. Like that time you had to change your underwear because you laughed just a little bit too hard. Hey!
Well, these are sad pathetic amounts of— adequate.
Yep. Yes.
Sounds like a beaver. Good.
Hi.
Adequate. Adequate. I sound like a beaver. Hey, how are you?
I'm good. You making the big diamonds?
Yeah, I mean, they're so big, I'm rolling in the money. Man, people on this server are just buying books left and right.
That's so great.
I might be able to buy my own brick one day. Do you know that?
Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. No one's buying anything. Hey, I wanted to talk to you about...
I gotta say, I haven't bought any books either.
Yeah, well, here, maybe I just need to get my axe in a bucket of lava. Well, this is my new marketing strategy.
Just kill people?
I'll just axe people and burn them. And like, it looks like you need more books. Hey, I wanted to talk to you about our redstone shop.
Ooh, yeah. I'm not quite ready. We don't have the materials yet.
Well, I've been working on some materials. Redstone is proving to be a problem with me, but I've got a skeleton farm that has like bows for dispensers.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a bunch of cobble set up so we can make all the other things. I've got plenty of quartz. Really, redstone's the only thing we need. But the big thing I want to talk about is where we want to put this shop at.
Oh, yeah, it's getting kind of crowded.
It is. It's also getting really, really dark. Here, let me go to bed without stepping in a portal.
Okay.
So, yeah, where are you thinking might be a good shop? It's crowded over here, very crowded.
Yeah, is it gonna be kind of a big shop, I guess, maybe because of redstone?
Yeah, well, I mean, we want to do something crazy, like have a wooden door or pistons and hoppers that fling your items around, anything like that.
Here, let's fly up. I think so. Let's start over there by the giraffe and fly the other direction. But I think over by the Comet Library is the last really big spot. Here, let's take a look. Hold on. Let's go over here. I know that spawn is this hole that's right below us, and they're looking to actually put, I think, something else there. So let's fly over. I think way over here past the rockets.
The rockets?
The rocket shop. The rocket shop. Yeah. I think this spot right here might be the most open spot left.
Yeah, we could do this.
Should we block it off? I think I've got. Oh yeah, I came out of the net. I have a bunch of netherrack. We could just like block off like an area-ish. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. So like, I'll just place a crafting bench down. That's the universal sign for I'm gonna build here, right?
Sure. I don't know. I'm just kind of like doing a big.
Yeah, this will be a good spot. I like this because it'll be nice front and center in front of the comment library because we know that a bunch of people are coming over here getting comments. Nice, pretty location. Everyone can see it. I like it. Okay,
so let's put a sign on this and we'll call it good?
Yeah, well, I had a sign, but as I've shown you earlier, I put it in my furnace for fuel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, this will work. So like, maybe we want to start working on this in like, I don't know, a week or so?
Yeah, okay, cool. Sounds good. Yeah, I mean, I got my game show stuff, but we'll figure out a time.
Yeah, okay, great. Just wanted to sync up with that. Okay, bye-bye.
All right, thanks, bye. Eladrium is amazing at building those house styles, like shops and stuff. I mean, look at what he did here. He's so good. So I'm really looking forward to working with him and designing something and learning something from him. But right now I have one more thing that I would like to fix. That was awkward. Sorry. I'm gonna grab a few items and head over to my mushroom island. The thing that we need to fix is this horrible furnace array that the cows think are stairs. It's just horrible. I was so embarrassed when Liara came over and saw this. I think I need a super smelter. I definitely do. If I'm gonna have this much beef lying around that needs to be smelted, I need to have something better than whatever this is. And if you watched my channel for a while, you know that I have a particular kind of smelter that I'm a big fan of. But before we get started, let's see how Tui's doing over here. Oh, Tui, you look so good in that outfit. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, well, you keep up the good work. We're gonna need lots of gold, I think. Maybe a gold shop? I don't know, I haven't quite decided. But all right, you're doing a good job. Keep it up. All right, bye. All right, if you've ever made a super smelter, you've probably done something similar to this. You get yourself a whole row of furnaces. You have hoppers that pull out the bottom. You got hoppers that go in the top to feed what is going to be smelted. And then you got hoppers going in the back to be the fuel. and then you've got mine carts on rails that go back and forth across these 3 locations, picking up items, dropping off items, and keeping the furnace working. Well, I'm apparently not smart enough to make that work. Every time I try to make one of these, even when I'm following the instructions... Oh, hello? Seriously? Rude. Even when I'm following the instructions, I seem to mess it up. Items get dropped when they shouldn't get dropped. Things get, like the first one gets too full, or the last one doesn't get anything. It gets all messed up. So I like to use a different mechanic. I like to use a piston. Did you know that you could just push them around? And then if that way, I can have all my materials, all the collection, all of the fuel source, all the items, all in one single location, and then just move the furnaces around to where I need. All right, let me put it together. It's not really worth showing me bit by bit making it. It's way easier if I just like build the thing, and then I can show you afterwards how it works. All right, just a few quick minutes, and we have this. It's not very impressive from here. I don't know why I came on the mushroom to show you. All right, let's go down here and check it out. So as you see, we have a square. With this square, I drop down the observer. It sets off the first piston. It sends everything down this way. The observer starts the next piston. Around and around and around it goes. So I'm able to put all of my main contents in one location. I can put the items that need to be smelted here, so that's the beef. I can put my fuel in this location. And if you see here, they're actually locked. So nothing will go down until I turn on the machine. And when it starts moving, then things will come down. That allows for an even distribution all the way around. And if you see here, I have below this guy here, I've got a hopper. And I timed it so that it'll finish cooking right here, and then it gets dropped off here. And then likewise, the same thing, I timed it so that it gets dropped off perfectly here and there. And I think it actually finishes cooking like a little early on this one, but that was the best I could do for timing wise. But yeah, it should drop off everything almost as soon as everything gets cooked. I have a tutorial somewhere in my channel. It's kind of an old tutorial. I don't think it includes the water collection system. As you see, I'm just using droppers to push things out so they all end up in one chest, but it just has multiple chests all the way around. I'll try to remember to put a link in the comments below if you're interested in how this works. You may also be wondering, why is it red? That is an excellent question. I'm so glad that you asked it. You are some very smart viewers to notice that. So I decided that my industrial area doesn't need to look poopy. It doesn't need to be just bare farms out here doing their thing. I think I want to start making it look nice. I'll do something with these farms around that I've already made, but I want to start here. And I had a fun idea. You can probably guess already, seeing the mushrooms over there, you can probably guess what my idea is. I want to use some of the mushroom blocks. Now I discovered something kind of interesting with the mushroom blocks that I want to show you. Let's see, I think I have, oh yeah, I collected them here. I actually farmed a little bit of them. A mushroom block will light on fire. If you put lava beside it or a fire source beside it, it will catch on fire, but it doesn't burn. See, it goes out after a while. And I think I can use this to my advantage, because what I want to put around this farm is another farm. I want to put around a lava farm. Now, if you're not familiar with how a lava farm works, it basically just goes through pointed dripstone to make more lava into a cauldron. So I'm going to set up an area all the way around that will make me lava non-stop, so I can have lava buckets for this farm. And then I'll decorate it using those mushroom blocks. And then you'll see why the fire thing is kind of fun. I'm gonna call this my fire fungus farm. That's a weird name, but you'll see. Okay, let me put it in, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Behold the fire fungus. I'm actually safe from the fire that lights on the top and below. I would have to like either fly underneath or go running on top to actually get caught by it. So it can just light on fire as much as it wants and I have no problems. What I have down here is just a ton of cauldrons thanks to Liara's iron shop. And the dripstone there, and then obviously underneath this top layer here, there is a whole bunch of lava blocks. They have to be solid lava blocks. They can't be, flowing. They have to be source blocks. But yeah, having that underneath there goes down through the dripstone and starts filling up these lava buckets. And when this is all full, I'll be able to fill up this chest full of lava buckets, just like this. I've noticed that I pretty much can run it non-stop. It requires a little bit of manual work on my part, but I can keep it going and not have to worry about losing any time because I'm waiting for the lava buckets to fill back up. So it kind of works perfectly as far as I'm concerned. Now, let's see if I can get some of this beef cooked up. Then we'll head back over and refill the shop. Okay, we are all stocked up, but as I was heading over here, I noticed a change. It looks like the sign has changed again. This time, it looks like Aladrium is using it as a billboard for his bookshop. I know he's been having trouble trying to sell books, and so I guess he commandeered the sign? Man, I missed a real opportunity to make some money. I should be charging people to advertise on my sign. Well, that's a fix that's gonna have to wait for another day, because I am done fixing for the day. I need to go record some game shows for now. So I hope that you all had fun, I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you found it adequate.